Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the weekly TA. Guys, we got an important update here today. Some exciting stuff. Let's talk about it. Alright, we're going to start off with the weekly time frames, and we're going to discuss the daily time frames throughout this video. We're going to try and do our best to make this, a nice, concise, and detailed video, going over our outlook for the following week. We'll go over some scenarios, what could potentially be going down, and yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so starting here with the weekly charts, I got all my drawings off. Why? Because I want to clearly, just point this out, guys. This is not necessarily a bearish candlestick. You did have the small upper wick here, but then again, you had the small upper wick there. I just want to say it's not necessarily bearish, and although I am looking for a pullback this week, I'm just looking for that to start off the week. I don't think we're having a next leg down. I've been very vocal about that over the last few trading sessions about, hey guys, all right, the short thesis is kind of going out the window. I do think you are going to get a pullback, but I think it'll just be into a higher low, and I'm going to go over why in this video. All right, so that is SPY here on the weekly time frame. You do have that decreasing volume on the week. You had disgusting volume going on these 2 days here. Now you're popping higher, and you have increasing volume here. Right here with the spinning top candlestick, you have the same exact look over here on QQQ. Disgustingly low volume, like extremely low volume. Let's see, where was the last time we had that volume? Well, it's been quite some time. You got to go all the way back over here. You had, another 2 days of upside here, and then boom. All right, well, what happened over here? You started getting your low volume, 2 days of upside here, and then maybe you go boom. Okay, so you got that going on. You come over here to SPY, though. And, when really was the last time you had this low volume? You don't. All right, you don't. All the way back over here. What the heck is this? I feel like this is a half day over here. Maybe we closed the market early that day. I don't know. But, yeah, like I'm just pointing out, guys, we can continue this low volume melt up. But I'm definitely going to say right now, all right, when you have low volume, the dealers tend to take control. They can make moves happen very easily. All right, so I think that is exactly what we saw happen this week. I think they were literally just doing a bunch of fake outs, okay, and they're dragging it out. I think they're doing this low volume, little melt up we got going on here. I think they're going to have a pullback on it. I will also point out here, boom, whole run up here, declining volume, okay? It's not like the same volume, okay? Like, see how, if it was the same volume, guys, let's look at it this way. You've been able to draw this trend line here for quite some time. You see how it's fallen off here? Well, you typically have these spikes and stuff like that, all right? You're just not getting that. So, I want to make that clear. Definitely in that environment right now. All right, but you do have the spinning top here on the daily time frame over here. QQQ, you have the same exact look. IWM, how are we looking over there? Not a spinning top. Not necessarily the most bullish candlestick over here, though. Come over to DIA, how we looking? Again, with the spinning top candlestick. Now, what I will point out is, guys, DIA, over the 0.786 fib. You come over here to DIA. Well, all I was looking for when we were, it was a few days ago, guys. It was on this day right here. I definitely 110% said that, guys, we probably do get some more upside until DIA hits that 0.618 fib. All right, that was what the gut feeling was telling me. All right, and now it's above the 0.786 fib. I do not think it's happening like this. I don't think we're doing that, okay, where you swing down, lower high, and then you go down for the next leg. I don't think that's happening. I think you're literally going to instead have to pull back maybe into the golden pocket and go up to new high. All right, so from this point, it would be something like this. All right, you're either going to come down on DIA, you're going to flip right there, and then go over, all right, or it could go like that, or worst case scenario, I think it's going to be that. I think we're going up to a new high here, and you actually have an inverse head and shoulders type of look to you over here on DIA. But SPY, same look, guys. You got above your 0.786 fib, and holy crap, DIA really did catch up, all right, like really freaking quick, all right, really quick. QQQ. All right, you want to take your golden pocket, you want to talk about that. Guess what? You're over the 0.786 fib. There's no reason. All right, you reached 444. The 0.786 fib was 44150. Okay? And I still got flamed for saying we're going higher. Come on, guys. That's okay, though. I'm just going to be blocking the haters from now on. There's no point in letting my my head get filled with crap. With crap, there's no reason. All right, there's no reason. You see how far above you are, 518. You're all the way up at 523 pretty much. That's insanity. Okay, I think it was 64. Yeah, 522.64 up here. That's insane. So same thing over here, guys. If you pull back at this point, we're definitely looking for that higher low. All right, guys. Big move down, right? Big move down. All the bears are getting really freaking excited about this. Well, I remember saying, guys, if you're a bear, it was like right over here. Starting right over here. I was like, downside's limited. I don't think that's the next big move that you should be playing, all right? Well, I definitely didn't say you should, because no financial advice will be given here on this channel. All right, but I definitely will give my, outlooks. Yeah, constantly. There's that. All right, guys, but yeah, as you guys see, a lot of bears were getting excited. Well, that's a 5.5% move down. You're not happy with it? I don't know what to freaking tell you, all right? But guess what? You gave back all of it. All of it besides 0.3%. So, bears, what the heck? You didn't even show up. You didn't, and you still want to get, really wild in the comment section. Guess what? All right? This is a sign of strength. It's not weakness. Double tops rarely play out. And quite frankly, if you were going to see sellers stepping in, it was going to look something like this for a lower high. It was not going to trek all the way back up 0.3% underneath the previous all-time high. That makes absolutely no sense. All right. And if you are still thinking in that manner, I'm telling you right now, you are holding on to bags, holding on to emotional baggage. And guess what? That is a recipe for disaster, because quite frankly, you're going to get that pullback, and it's very likely going to be that higher low. Okay. Same exact situation over here on QQQ. Came all the way down here. What happened, guys? What happened? 8% move down. You're not satisfied with a $36 move down? I was so vocal about it. Again, you were getting to around right here, and I'm like, guys, we're either coming down here, you're going to have a major low, because why is there not going to be buyers at the previous all-time high over here? Like this, guys, this is your bull market. You just started the bull market, like, this new one, the breakout to new high. Okay, you guys see what can happen when you break out to these new highs. You kind of keep going for quite some time. All right, we just started that. Okay, you guys want to talk about it right here. Okay, well, this is a very similar sitch. It took almost a year to, get up here. And it actually took like, that's 3 years. Okay, so 3 times the amount of time we were in this correction mode. Okay. All right, do you see what I'm talking about? You break and retest this thing. This is how you're looking right now. You're not looking like that. You're looking like, yeah, you're breaking retesting the previous all-time high. All right, weekly time frame, guys. This is bullish. I understand it didn't exactly hit it, but let's be completely real. Don't be bearish on this chart. Okay, I'll agree with you. Disgustingly low volume. There's that. If you make a new high, you're gonna have another bearish divergence. Who cares? Who cares? It is not a bearish chart when you're getting down here to the previous all-time high and you have the daily RSI oversold. There's no reason to not look for that bounce. If you're a bear, you're looking for your shorting opportunity, which was going to be right here at 43371. All right, I think it was the low of this candlestick right here, right? That was the beginning of your range here. You found sellers stepping in like literally right here, 5 cents above that. They shoved you down. That was your first opportunity. Guess what? There's a $13 move down. Congratulations. Then you went up to new high. You now have your second shorting opportunity. It gave you a diddly squat. All right. Diddly squat is what you gave. All right. It didn't play out. It didn't work out. I understand you're probably going to get this pullback. I'm looking for the same thing you might be looking for too. It's probably going to go like that. All right. People seem to forget. They seem to forget how precise we are here on this channel and calling price action. I'm just going to say right now, shame on you for forgetting. But I know that is not the case for most people. And in reality, I appreciate the living crap out of you guys. You know what? We're going to focus on the haters. It's okay. The haters can just hate alone. That'll be that. All right. Golden pocket test. There was your dip buy from number 1. All right. And do you guys also want to talk about it? All right. What were we looking for when you started down here? bullish divergences in the golden pocket. Also, break and retest. You want to see how precise we really are on this channel. Break and freaking retest. You want to see again how precise we are on this channel. Break and retest right here at the 0.786 fib golden pocket test. You're bullish on the dip. Okay? Just like on this dip, you're going to be bullish on this freaking dip. You don't have to be. I will be here on this channel, and, you know, people might not like it again. You know, yeah, we're back and by the freaking dip mode. You see this arrow? I made this arrow before I drew this golden pocket. Why? Because this is how I see things going. All right? Same exact way they already went. And I think it's about to happen again. I think you're going to have that next leg up. That's that. Come over here, SPY. That's really what I'm looking for to start off the week, guys. All right? You don't have any crazy bearish divergence going on here on the 15-minute time frame. What I will point out is over here on QQQ. You got that going on. We're going to take that out. You're just chopping it up there. All right, so it does look like you're putting a little topping kind of base going on over here, but SPY is what really has my concern over here. All right, you have this uptrend, guys. When this breaks, be bearish for the short term. Be bullish on the pullback, but be bearish. You have a triple. Now you have a bearish divergence over here on the 1 hour RSI. You're stalling out right here with your supply. All right, if you break this trend line, that's your warning sign. You are probably going to start revisiting 518.57. If you break under 518.57, it's a straight shot all the way down here to 515.14, which is where this uptrend really started from. So guess what? 100% retracement of that uptrend once you break it would be right there, 515.14. So that's where you're paying attention to. All right. But in the end, you are watching the golden pocket, so things really can get, you know, mighty spicy here if they choose to do so. We're going to take this one off just to declutter our chart here. All right, guys. People, just like you retraced most of this move already, you only have 0.3% left. Okay, you have a shot at, you know, retracing a decent amount of this move, but I think it's much more likely that you come down here to 510.75 and maybe you find buyers up there. If not, you're looking for a major buying opportunity right here. All right, major buying opportunity. That would be a $15 decline from here. All right, and if you're, you know, trying to FOMO up here, just wait till the market gives you something. It's either going to pop up here to new high and you're in short squeeze territory. All right, and then you probably hit it with something like this where you base. All right, something like that. Maybe go like that. I don't know. So just wait for some structure to form, because right now, obviously, we do have this bullish structure, but, you know, smaller time frames, it's bearish. Okay, so that's that. QQQ, it's the same thing. Okay, you kind of do have this uptrend that you could be following, and that is that, guys. I don't really want to take up too much of your time today. I'm trying to keep this as a 15-minute video, so I am going to be wrapping it up soon. SPY, you know the levels we're paying attention to. You break down from that trend line right there, that uptrend. Guess what? 518.57, 515.14, under there 510.75. Underneath there, 505. That's exactly the golden pocket opportunity. QQQ, what are you watching? All right, underneath 440.59. All right, no, not 440.59. That is the wrong level. No, it is 440. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna call it 440.50. Underneath 440.50, you're going down to 439.01. That is a decent move if you're trading futures. All right, that is quite a big move right there for you. There's your potential setup for Monday. Okay, or the Sunday session. I have absolutely no idea how that's gonna go. All right, but you got that underneath there. Where's the next level you're going to be paying attention to? The low of this candlestick right here, right? So we have 437.55. So let's make this real clear for us. All right, we're going to go like that. We're going to delete that just to make it all crystal clear. We're going to actually get rid of not that one. We're going to get rid of that one. So same thing as SPY, guys. We got these scenarios. If you break down from this uptrend, you're watching 440.50. 439.01 under that. 437.55 under that. Under that, you're really looking at 433.76. That was the high right here that you did the break and retest off of. Underneath there, again, golden freaking opportunity here in the golden pocket. And I think that is where you definitely will have a 15-minute or hourly, probably an hourly, you know, bullish divergence, or this hourly RSI will just be oversold. And we have the 15-minute bullish divergences. All right, that's what I'll be looking for. Okay. And then you come over here to IWM. And what do we got? What do we got? Honestly, a whole lot of nothing. You already did break that little uptrend you got going on over there. You are actually stalling out in the golden pocket. You do have this uptrend right here. So picture perfect, guys. IWM right here. This is how that price actually would go. You get bounce buyers stepping right over here. Breakout level right there. Okay, if we're really going to talk about this most recent, you know, what if you get something like this? People are like, oh, you break it down, oh, and then boom, it's a wick, and then you rally from there. Would not be the worst look. All right, now let's talk about some individual tickers that I am planning on playing this week. All right, so I'm definitely going to be scaling into this one for May 31st is what I would like to be playing here. You did definitely hit the targets that I was looking for this week. This is freaking absolutely astonishing. This is beautiful. I was looking for a move up to 85.75. All right. And guys, above there, we do have 93.73 on the table. You do see this, spinning top, shooting star kind of candlestick over here. It's clearly a topping tail. The LER is getting up there. So what are we definitely going to be looking for now? A pullback. We're going to buy that pullback. And I think you're probably going to get buyers over here at 79.89. But if not there, you're just looking for buyers in the golden pocket, baby. All right, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Point over here, definitely still think it's setting up. I will not say this is a pretty weekly chart, but I think honestly it looks like you're coming right down here into this breakout zone right here. All right, and from there, I think you're going to catch a bid. Your daily RSI is going to be in the same same spot you've gotten all these bounces. So maybe it takes some time. Okay, maybe you get a sick, nasty move developing from down here. It brings you back up here, and then you get another move that brings you down here. And so let's just follow like this. All right, boom, boom, boom. Boom. That's what I'm seeing as likely over here on Mr. Coin. All right. But I definitely think something is in the works. Big over here. And we're going to have a massive trade on our hands over here in the span of over the next 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to say. All right. Roblox, told you guys above there, you could start taking off. But I'm not going to say it's really the prettiest setup. But you do have a break and retest going on here. You have nothing between current price and all the way up there. That's a pretty decent move. Watch it. Hood, guys, honestly, this thing is disgusting. It did not do at all what I thought it would be doing. All right. Like, yeah, I thought it would get the pop off earnings. I thought it was going to recover from the trend line. It didn't. All right. So there's that. All right. What I'm also going to point out over here that is setting up, guys, I think NVIDIA is setting up to stall out. You're going to have this pullback here. You're going to break this uptrend. Maybe you get a decent move down. Maybe that is going to, influence the move down the NASDAQ and S&P 500, specifically the NASDAQ. SMH over there. Let's actually look how the semiconductors are looking. Honestly, don't look too bad, but you see that? You see that where that arrow was, guys? All right. I drew that arrow when you got the break and retest and drew it from down here. Why? Because, yeah, well, before you got the break, you got the breakout. I was looking for the break and retest. All right, and now you're stalling out here at the 0.618 fib, guys. So honestly, this thing does look like it could have that pullback here. And where are we going to be paying attention to? Well, you're really just watching this. All right, right there. And if I'm just going to say, if you want to trace this whole move that just happened, it's going to be down there. But I think it's much more likely that this is going to be respected. All right, BABA going into next week, guys. You do have this very sexy weekly setup here. All right, you remember when I drew this? Well, that was when price was literally right there. And yeah, okay. I think this thing is looking beautiful. So that's that. I just want to, give it some highlights here. There you go. All right, Kava, guys, I've been calling this one out week after week ever since right here. By that, I mean the past 2 weeks. This thing looks like it's going to keep pushing. All right, so bullish on dips over here in Kava, but it's probably just going to keep pushing. Boom. All right, guys, and there was Pan W. All right, so this is one I will just say we called out right over here at this uptrend. Congrats if you did end up playing that. All right, and then you get the breakout over here. All right, you ran straight up to this other level. That is what we were calling out here on this channel when we brought that up, and that is that. Next one, we're talking about GDX, guys. You did just get the breakout. If you get the pullback, I think it probably gets eaten up. Okay, if you get the pullback to either, yeah, right here. Right here, breakout, break and retest. That's what I'm looking at. KRE, guys, massive weekly trend line is beginning to get tested. All right, like not beginning, but you have that. You have this inverse head and shoulders pattern going on here. You got that. All right, it's really not looking all that bad. You come over here to XLF. Okay, XLF is something that got over its 0.786 fib, so there is something to take note of. Probably pushing the high. GS, this thing is a monster. Congrats to anybody who has taken this one. We definitely called this one right here at this trend line. Congratulations. We called it right here on the break and retest. All right. You guys want to talk about it? We'll talk about it. Breakout. Well, we called it on the breakout, not the break and retest. All right. Several times, though. Several times. Okay. GS, amazing move. Hershey, this thing is actually looking absolutely phenomenal here on the weekly time frame. So I will give it a shout out here. All right, you have a base, a double bottom switch, quadruple bottom slash triple bottom slash inverse head and shoulders pattern, whatever you want to call this thing. It just broke up from its base with volume. Okay, this thing is probably going to take out this zone right here, and it's probably going to start trekking all the way back up here. Okay, so that is on the move. All right, guys, that is what I have for you going into next week. I think we have an exciting week. I think the easiest and most obvious opportunity that I see is this going on over here on CELH. You did just have this nice big breakout with heavy volume this week. All right, yes, there were earnings. All right, so that explains a lot of that volume. Either way, weekly chart is looking absolutely phenomenal, and I fucking love this look, guys. I love this, okay? I think this is great. I think you're going to pull back a little, and then I think you get bought up, you know, going into the end of that week. And honestly, SPY, guys, I think the bears are going to have their day on Monday and Tuesday, all right? Maybe you get a sick, nasty red day, but in the end, I think you are going to end up rallying, okay? I'm not saying it all happens next week, but, hey, bears are going to have their turn here, and then the bulls are going to come and take the wheel again, just like they just took the wheel over here. And they went straight into the freaking sky, straight to the moon with that shit. All right, pardon my French. With that being said, I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed our short weekly update here. We had a 21-minute video. Didn't exactly hit that 15-minute mark. That is okay, though. That is okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I genuinely do enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy having you guys all in the community. All right, it's really great what we're building here. All right, if you're not already over on the Twitter, go down into the description below and click the link. Go follow the Twitter. All right. I'm doing ticker requests. I'm going to have like freaking 30 charts out today. All right. And I'm rather excited for that. I'm going to be busting charts out all today. All right. That being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one, guys. Let's freaking kill it next week. And peace.